Hello, welcome everybody. It's been a while since I've made a video for everybody, but there hasn't really been much like excitement things, to cover until we've had this really cool update from PA. For those of you that missed it, there was a really cool stream happened on Saturday. We had a nice little fun time with the GMs and we got a roadmap from KR, which we haven't had a roadmap on console in, I think, 3 years, possibly longer. So it's really good. It's really nice for us. For those of you that did miss the stream, I'm going to link it below. You can watch it on YouTube. Everything's there for you to go through and watch. Today's video is going to be just going over the roadmap and what really it is, what's coming to BDO. Because there's so much happening between now and November. So we're just going to go over all of that and walk you guys just a little bit through it, because for those of you that aren't following PC stuff, this roadmap might have seemed a little bit overwhelming with the amount of content being thrown at you, and some of it you won't know what it is. So let's go through it little bit by little bit. But before we do, make sure that you have redeemed the new codes that we've got. We've got Together Memories, Special Adventure. You got some really nice stuff there. That is from the stream. Next chapter ahead, you're just going to have to ignore that code until Thursday. That code will be able to use on Thursday purely because of this Primordial Hammer. You cannot use it until we get the Sovereign Weapons on Thursday. So there are those codes. And lastly, we do have just this warning as well. Before Thursday, please make sure to take a picture of your skill add-ons, skill presets, whatever it is that you have for your skills, because they will be deleted. They are completely revamping some of the damage calculation stuff on console. It's happened on PC already. If you've been following that, you'll know what this is. For those of you that aren't aware, this is what is going to happen. All your skills, all your settings in the skill window, all your learned skills will be completely reset. All your Rabam skills will be unlearned. Everything is just going to be reset to 0. So all your characters, you will need to go on and relearn all your skills and redo all your Rabams and your skill add-ons. To compensate for that, you will get a secret book of Old Moon for 30 days. That lets you do all your skill changing, all of that without having to use memory fragments. Just go to skill add-on, the one in BA. If you wanted to use that one from your grind spots, change your skill add-ons as you need to tailor them to yourselves. And we also do have a tag event and Kaphra Stone extraction event lasting a month coming in as well. So if you're still holding onto any items that are at C20, or you've just got your flame and you want to get your C20 back down to C10, this is the time for it. It's going to be cheaper to extract, cheaper to tag, one fuel tag. So that is what's going to be happening around that. That is just your big heads up. Please make sure to definitely do that, so you don't be surprised on Thursday when you log in, jump into something and you do no damage, because you got no skills, no skill add-ons. So now let us really jump into the roadmap. August 7th, this Thursday, we have got coming Morning Light, Seoul and Golden Pig Monster Zone, plus the Black Shrine Party, plus Sea Palace, and Sovereign Weapons for Main Hand and Awakening. Some of us will know exactly what all of that is and will already be planning for it. So for those of you that do know, obviously this isn't catered towards you. So let's just dive in a little bit. Now, this is using PC's patch notes, so do ignore the date. Okay. This is Morning Light Soul. It is just an expansion to the current Land of Morning Light, which some of us have already done, some might need to do. If you have already done it, make sure you have also done the Mugi quest line. It was an optional. It was added after we finished all of Landing Morning Light Part 1. So make sure that you do go and do it. It is the prerequisite to be able to go into Part 2. So if you log in on Thursday and you can't figure out why you can't continue, this is what you need to be doing. You need to go hit up a Mugi and make sure you can continue. And what is going to be coming? So you got a whole brand new quest line, which we're not going to break down. It's got new tales, not as many as part 1. There is, as you can see there, we've got 8 new tales. Really nice. Access them, go through the tales, and that is Land of Morning Light part 2. There is some new life skilling stuff that will be coming, whole new worker management thing. You can dive into that on Thursday, finish your story, get all that done, and then you can have a look into all of that. But don't let it overwhelm you. It is just a nice collection of tales. And then you've got the palace. Now, we got new world bosses coming in. We got the Morning Light world bosses. These are going to be pretty important to be doing in Land of Morning Light. So please make sure you do have at least a boss hole over there. 4 world bosses in total. All their locations will be available to be accessed through the patch notes, or you can see them here. But obviously none of these locations currently make sense for most of them, except for Sangoon and Golden Pig King. These ones you can already move your boss halts to, but the others, obviously, they do not. So make sure you're doing these. Get your chances of getting your flame, get your upgrade materials for your sovereigns, chances for crystals, all of that. Really, really good to go. Make sure you hit them up. And what else is coming? Now the boss schedule, we're just going to glance over that because that doesn't matter for us. Boss loot. Why are we doing these bosses? So there's a chance of getting the primordial flame and embers. There is a chance of the primordial crystals, which is the crystals that you can equip on your sovereign weapons, your main hand and your awakening. Sorry, the primordial crystal is your enhancement stone. I'm wrong. Yeah, that is what you're going to be using to tap your sovereigns. Then you got your reforged stones that are these here. These are what you can use to enhance your sovereigns. Really nice things. All of these bosses drop different types, so please keep that in mind. If you target farming what reforged stone you want, you got to hit certain bosses. So keep an eye out for them. Make sure you're hitting them. Get your drops. Good luck on your flames. It's going to be really nice. Really cool expansion. And then we've also got the Black Shrine party bosses. So for those of you that have been doing your Black Shrines, this is very similar. We're going to have Black Shrine 2, which is 5-man groups. There's a normal and a hard mode. We're going to be jumping into these with your guild members, with your friends. Go in there, get your party bosses done, unlock extra loot, extra bundles. And as always, it's going to have the sun, moon, and earth auras, but with a slight variance on how those work. So make sure you're reading it, dive into it, and you can see there is the 300 and 330 APs for the normal and the hard. So it is available for a good majority of us. I know the 300 AP seems daunting for everybody just starting, but you will get there. It's a fairly simplified journey these days. So just keep plugging it on and you're going to get there. Weekly boss loot. So what is the perks of doing these? You get very nice loot. You can get up to duo debos from it. You can get the flame and you get your crystals as usual from the normal ones, and you get the reforged stones. All of these things will be coming. And then you've got the normal and the hards also have bonus, a little additional loot that drops from them. Like the hard mode here gives 50 Caphras, 15 memory fragments, whereas normal gives 25 and 15. Get them done. If you can't, try and find, there should be LFGs flying around or speak within guilds. Do your best to get these done. They will be fun fights. Really nice content there. Just nice, enjoyable group content, because we don't really have a whole lot of it. So enjoy the group content. It's going to be really fun to get done. Next up, we do have Golden Pig King. This is the new grind zone that is coming in. The Golden Pig Cave. Brand new grind spot inside Land of Morning Light. Very, very fun grind spot. A very, very unique grind spot. It is a bit higher AP than what newer players will be looking to dive into. So this is more for the mid to entering late tier players to be having a delve into. And definitely the late tier players will be here already. Now, the Golden Pig Cave is a very interesting thing. It is a grind spot that opens and closes down to a lottery. So you will occasionally see that the Golden Pig Cave lottery has been won, or that the area is closing or suddenly opening. The reasons for its closure is the lottery has been won, and the mobs will then go on cooldown for a little bit. You cannot grind there. Whether or not we get the 30-minute grind zone, the poorer version, like the lower version, I'm not 100% sure yet. There is a different system to this that you can enter with crystals and grind for 30 minutes inside like a type of Mani realm type thing. It's really nice. So really, really good place for earning all your essences. You can get accessories here up to try and tet. So really, really nice. When you get the Golden Pig King spawning, this is the box that you can get. And as you can see here, accessories can be try or tet. So you got your Tungrad, Cadres, Ive Runes, Narcs, Centaurs, Crescents, Voltaras, Basilisk, Okenrad, Forest Runneros, and then you got your gold bars. And then there is the special. The adventurer who obtains the rare treasures can acquire the following items from the Golden Pig statue. 100 Essence of Dawn, and one of these accessories will come out guaranteed at Tet. This is what happens when you win. You will explode. There will be loot everywhere. Don't worry, no one can pick your loot up. But yeah, it's going to be really, really nice, really, really fun. That is what is going to be coming along there. Next up, we do have the Sea Palace. It is its own little area that you can access through little whirlpool that you can see there, the swirling sea to the Sea Palace. Jump off a cliff, enter a swirling pool, and you can see there through the animation. You end up in the underwater Sea Palace. Now, it is an area that does have its own little unique storyline. Go in there, have a little explore, have some fun. I'm not going to give you the full walkthrough through it. You don't need all the spoilers. It is just a fun little place to go. Go have a look around, enjoy. Whether or not we get the event outfits and stuff like that, that's to be discovered with us on Thursday. If we do, look forward to getting a little diving suit. If not, oh well, you've got some new content still to explore. Next up, we do have the Sovereign Weapons, the Main Hand and the Awakening. You will have seen this probably floating around a little bit in chat. People very excited for this. What are they? They are the next upgrade from Black Star weapons. There are a few methods to attaining them. You've got your Pen Black Star and Pen Black Star. You bring it to this cool little Phoenix statue here. And give them to them, and they're going to give you a Sovereign weapon back. Now there's 3 methods currently that you can do. There is the 2 Black Stars, then you've got a Black Star and the Flame of Primordial, which you can get dropped from either your Shrine bosses or the World bosses. Then there's method 3, which is a Pen Black Star, a Pen Main Hand weapon to C20, Caphra level C20, and a Gem of Twilight. Now the Gem of Twilight is again another 20,000 Caphras. So it's a very expensive. It's not the ideal path to go down, but if you really wanted to go down that way, you can do. This is here, the Gem of Twilight. 20,000 Caphras, 100 magical shards. that will get you the Gem of Twilight. And these are the 3 methods that you can use to get your sovereign weapons. Now, crafting a sovereign weapon, very good. Has its own little animation that you'll go through. I'm not going to rob you of it all. There is 10 levels. You'll be used to this from your Karazads, from Pry all the way to Deck. You can get the enhancement stones by getting the primordial crystals from your bundles and then heating them with 10 Caphras and 2 Sharps to be able to upgrade. Get your primordial crystals from mobs, from the world bosses, sorry. And apparently the night vendor does sell them as well. Good luck on your enhancements there. Good luck on getting your drops. It is a fixed amount that you will be dropping pretty much every week. Whether or not they're going to be on the central market, I don't know. They are listable. You're just going to have to wait and see how people are. They might be sitting there, they might not be. Now, what is the perks of getting these sovereign weapons? It is basically like everything. You're just going to be increasing your AP, your substat, your accuracy. And like everything, it does have its own crons. It has its own anvil. And yes, it can downgrade. It's not... You use your crons to save your enhancements. Good luck out there getting your drops, getting all of that. Your enhancement rates are right here for what they suggest your fail stack should be. 300 stack, you've got a 0.0242% at going for Deck. That is absolutely crazy. Wow. Oh no. Yeah, there it is. 0 for at base, 0 stack with the 300 added, 0.7. So good luck tapping. Good luck tapping out there. The other thing for your sovereigns is they have a glow. They don't have a glow from the base. As you enhance them, you are going to unlock a glow at Pen, and then a glow, I believe, at Oct, and then at Deck. Let's see. The Primordial, no effect. Yep, so once you get to Pen, you get a glow, and then Oct, you get a glow, and Deck, you get another glow. So, tap away. Good luck out there. There is going to be... Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Shies. Your Artina Soul. There is only one upgrade method for you. I'm sorry. There is literally only one way for you to add those extra things to your Artina Soul. And that is, you need the full flame. You need the flame of the primordial. So you either pity this out with the embers, through the world bosses, through the shrines, or you get the full drop. And then you may upgrade by making the new primordial glow crystal. You probably should already be used to this and expecting it, considering how you had to get the Black Star stats on your Artina Soul from from doing that upgrade. So good luck getting that done. Yeah. Good luck on that. And then we do have the Reform. These are the Reforged stones. So these are the stones that you can add 5 of to each of your sovereign weapons. Loads of different stats there to think of, play with. Not going to go through what is best in slot, what is anything. You play around, have fun, mix it up, do your thing. That is your sovereign update. And that covers pretty much everything that is coming in tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Thursday, sorry. That is our August 7th little preview. You will be able to definitely go more in depth into all the extra stuff. There's going to be the damage changes. There's going to be all of the new story, the monsters, the party shrines, the world bosses, Sea Palace. It's going to be very big on Thursday. I do expect some people are feeling a little bit bleh after we just got Ulukita 1 month ago. But don't rush it. Have fun. Do your thing. It's going to be there. It's not going to go anywhere. So have fun there. It's going to be a beautiful place, beautiful story, beautiful sounds. There will be a new mansion as well for house decorators. So enjoy that out there. September 4th's update. The next round. The next one isn't as big. It's not as overwhelming. It's fairly, I would say it's way smaller than the update that we're receiving right now. So what is the Magnus? Magnus Abyss 1. Now, we may or may not, I don't know. We may get the quest line for new people that haven't done it. For those currently on console, it might just stay as the completion. If you haven't done it already, you might get this quest line. It is a full quest line running through Magnus and what it is, and Wuju and all of that. You will have seen Wuju in some cutscenes. That is Wuju there. You will now understand where he comes in. But what is Magnus in a nutshell? Magnus is a fast travel. It lets you jump into wells for these costs and fast travel around the world of BDO to different cities. That is its point. You will let you go. So if you're in Heidel and you want to be in Valencia, go to where the fixed well position is, hop in there, pay the silver, bang. Your next loading screen. Well, don't actually jump in. Press A on it. You jump inside the well, you're gonna end up in the Magnus. Then you're gonna go through multiple loading screens. You select where you want to go, pay the silver, loading screen, bang, you're outside the well in that location. Just cuts the travel a lot. I do believe for those of you that are doing your fishing, you can indeed Magnus with fish. But you cannot Magnus with trade items, I don't think. I believe it still acts the same way as doing compass and stuff like that. That is the Magnus. It's really nice, really simple. It's just fast travel. There may or may not be a quest line involved. I don't know. That is a mystery. And if there is, cool. Just a quest line. Go get it done, go get it run, have fun, experience the quest. After that, we've got the new class Wukong. Now, it's just a new class. I'm not going to add anything in here. It's Wukong. You've seen him in every game. You've seen him kicking about. It's just Wukong. You will experience him on September the 4th. Get to have fun with him. For those of you that like the melee, martial arts, stuff like that, you're going to have a blast. He looks to be a very fun class. I'm not going to put trailer or anything in here because it's very easy to find. I will link it below, the Wukong trailer, should anybody wish to go see it. You'll find it below the video. And then we got Dehkia. Dehkia's Lantern. Now, Dehkia's Lantern is a very, very nice welcome refresh to a lot of grind zones in the game. It lets you just it ups the area to your new gear as you're progressing through the game. It lets you go to specific areas, and there is level 1 and level 2. Now, according to that note, we're getting both levels. Very nice, very easy. You go do a quest line, as you can see here. It's a very 2-stage quest line. That is it. Be level 61, accept the quest, and then go and craft your Dehkia Lantern. Now you're going to need some materials to make it. I would suggest prepping, if you've got the ability, prep them. I would also suggest crafting a tier 1 and a tier 2 lantern, because you cannot turn the lantern down, but there is only some spots with tier 1 and some spots have tier 1 and tier 2. So if you happen to want to grind a spot and you've got a tier 2 lantern and it's a tier 1 area only, you're out of luck. You got to go back and craft, you know. So craft both levels of the lantern. It's very good. How to use the lantern? You go to your area, turn it on, and you will then start grinding. What is the perks of Dehkia? It is, you get enhanced trash, you got you get some debo, you get debos in most areas, and the bigger perk is most spots do become a pillar grind spot. Think of Honglem, think of, let's see, where else has got pillars? You got your skeletons in Mani, in the Mani area, near Hex. I've not really grinded there, I forget the name. But yeah, you get yourself a nice pillar area, stand there, mobs come at you. Pretty much every single Dehkia spot does become that. You get Dehkia Olans, no more running. An absolute marathon to do your Olans. You get 2 rows. Yeah, really, really nice thing. Ash Forest as well gets it. I don't know which spots in total we're going to get on launch. I believe it should be all of them, considering we're getting Lantern 1 and 2. So you will have access to Ash Forest, Olans, 2 rows, Thornwood Forest, Cyclops, Arkman, Histria, Pilaku, Sulphur Mine, Crescent Shrine, and Kadri Ruins. So for those of you still hunting your Elton or your Compass, your maps, you're going to have these areas to go to with better gear, better silver, better drops there, and you'll still be able to grind for your maps, your compasses, all of that. Really, really nice, fun update. You will enjoy it. And then we've got the Prionne Accessories. Prionne is something that the life skillers have been waiting for a while. I believe it is it this one? Just bear with, nope, this is the Arena of Solare. There we go. Prionne Accessories, there we go. What are Prionne Accessories? Prionne Accessories are essentially Karazads for life skillers. Works the same way. These aren't Debos, these are Manos. Hand over your Manos, get a Prionne. In different levels, give different levels of Prionnes. You've got 10 Manos, you get a Tri. Got a base Manos, Tri Manos, sorry, get a base one. Got a Pen Manos, get an Oct. It's really that simple. Take them there, get them in. You can enhance them. They do the same thing as your Manos, but higher. You've got different levels of life skill mastery on them. As you can see here, you get your life mastery, life XP. Really nice. It's life XP gains, weight limit increase on certain items. Everything there has its own stats. All the way up to deck. So you get 250, 250, 225, 225. You will also see an increase in your mastery caps going up to 3,000. I don't do enough life skilling to know what this does. I'm sorry. I'm literally just sharing some information with you. I will get base Prionnes, maybe enhance them a little bit here and there, because all I have is Trimanos on my horse trainer and my fisher. That is it. That is as far as my life skilling goes. I don't know anything else outside of that. Next up, we do have weekly fishing contest, which is it's a new intriguing thing. What is it? Weekly fishing contests take place between Monday and Saturday. Each week, 3 fish species are selected at random. So, red fish, yellow tier fish, and blue tier fish. You got to try and catch the highest fish. You can look in the fish guide, which we'll get, and go to the fishing contest, and you can see if your fish have been ranked. It's very simple. Just AFK fish, check the log, and if you happen to get placed and you get decent stuff, go claim a bonus title. Get some bonus stuff. If you happen to get first, you get a little title, permanent title. The blue one called the biggest XX. You get gold bars, you get some extra little fish boxes, stuff like that. even if you place 300th, you're still getting some extra gold. You're getting a lunchbox. You're getting some magical gems. Fishing with an AFK leaderboard. That is essentially what this is. You'll see here you're getting the title tokens. It's just another currency that you can use to exchange for some stuff for your house, you know? Or get yourself a new title. What else do we have? So lastly, we have the Arena of Solare. The Arena of Solare is something that has been very, very sought after. A lot of players, myself included, are excited for this. It is a 3v3 battle PvP experience with its own unique gear. It happens at a fixed time. So it happens between, if the times stay the same as PCs, weekends, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Weekdays, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you get, it's not massive windows. I do get weekends, yes, 12 hours. Evening ones, yeah. For those of you playing from Australia and whatnot on our servers, on EU, I do apologize. There's nothing that can be done about that. The rank systems are made to be opened during times to ensure that there's always people playing and get battles. There is a point system. You get win streaks. You get points for winning. You lose points for losing. It's very simple. It is a ranked PvP experience. There is different battlefields. I don't know what are going to launch. I'm just going to go through the 6 that did launch with PC. So there is Holborn, Godu Village, Chameleon Wilds, Oland's Valley, and Gaifanrazia Temple, and Go Woon Plateau Reeds. That is the arenas you're going to be fighting in. 3v3. You will not be able to go in with pre-made teams. It is a match-made experience. Whether or not we're going to get the voice chat that PC has, I do not know. That's something we're just going to have to wait and see how they can implement, because we did have voice chat once upon a time on console, and it didn't. There were some permission issues between one of the platform publishers, and it was removed. So have fun, enjoy it in there. There is awards. You win, you get 1,000 G. You lose, you get 6 100 Gs. And you get some seals, you know? Go in, have fun. Your gear and everything. I'm not going to dive into all the different things. I don't even know what stats we're going to be releasing with. So there is unique gear. Go in, have a look at it all. Build your builds as best you can. Everybody has access to the same gear. So you can't be saying, oh, so-and-so's whaled, blah, blah, blah. You've got access to the same stuff as he does, or she does, or whatever they want to be. Okay? You've got your season rewards. This is what everybody's going to be chasing. You want to get your highest rankings. You want to get the titles. You want to get the glory. It is PvP. You got your different rankings. Good luck out there. Have fun. And then you've also got the Arena of Solare rank-based rewards. So, Hall of Fame. Be the best of your class. Get outfits. Top 100 receive the Solare Knight outfit. Also get the Solare Knight title. You only get the title until the end of the next season, I do believe. It is not a fixed title. It is a 3-month title, roughly. And you also get all of these lovely little things here. So, do your best. Have fun out there. And enjoy your fights with your teammates. It will be fun. That is Update 2. Update 2 is looking very, very nice. Going to be a really fun time in September when Arena of Solare launches. October 2nd is the dungeon update. it is literally as it says. There is going to be some new grind spots with Dehkia. Possibly in Dehkia as well. I'm not sure. But this is going to be the dungeon update, where I'm hoping that the solo stories come alongside it, because not everybody is going to have groups to go in and do it. But there will be the new story. Go in, continue from floor 2 story, which is Sakrakia. It is dungeon. The dungeon expansion is finally completing. We're not just expanding for us on console, but also reaching its finale. We're going to have Dehkia. We're going to go in, fight the bosses, have fun with the story. We do also have the fast track thing now as well. So once you've completed these floors, you've completed the story, you'll be able to continue and access through the fast track. You'll be able to go through floor 1, straight to the floor 2 boss, straight to the floor 3 boss, straight to the floor 4 boss. It'll be really nice to do. You can, as like normal now, there's still the 2 weekly quests to do for both. So you can do on your main and your tag. It's going to be really nice. It's going to be really fun. So Dehkia and Dehkia are both dungeon floors. The new dungeon, Dehkia 5-person co-op. These are going to be the new places that come. The stats are a bit high for some players. 330 AP, 420 DP. This is designed to be like you do each of the dungeons, if you're new to them, do increase in difficulty as you go through them. They are designed to be that way. So don't be put off. Enjoy it. Have fun in there. Enjoy the new story and enjoy the new group content that you can complete weekly once again. And finally, we have the final Gladius. The final ending to Ataraxian, where you get to fight Elezra. Well, I do believe the final Gladius is a 1v1, well, 1-player experience, where you get to fight Elezra by yourself. Finishing the final Gladius will grant you a selection hammer box. Definitely worth going for. And yet it is a solo challenge. 330 AP, 420 DP. So this is a solo experience for you to go in and fight her. You only get this once, I do believe. Yeah, once per family. You get the primordial hammer or the ancient hammer. So by the time that this comes out, most of you will have had your sovereigns made. Keep doing it. And after that, you will get the weekly quest to go in and fight her for the Gladius chest, which gives you a rare box, Trace of Nature, and the rare box, you got the chance of Compass or the Merchant Ring piece. You know, both are in there. Really nice update. And then there is also the titles for completing. As with all the other floors, there is going to be the titles. And lastly, we do have Edania. Edania, the Demon Realm, is a new expansion that is not yet out on PC. All we know a little bit about it, but I'm not going to dive too much into it. It's the Demon Realm expansion that is coming to PC later on this month and to console in November, alongside Sovereign sub-weapons. So just like the Sovereign main hand and the Sovereign Awakening that I've just covered, the sub-weapon will complete the set. Much the same, you're going to have to get upgrade stones and all of that to get it all done. There is also going to be brand new armor that comes with Edania. But let's wait. That is very far away. I'm going to leave you to experience the Edania trailer. And with that, I will see you guys in the World of Black Desert. And I hope this video was of help. Thank you and goodbye.
Can you hear it, oh Edania? The requiem of light swells ever higher. Before the fate's trial, I face my own folly. Before the Holy Creed, I wrestle with doubt. Before the betrayal's sting, I deliver judgment. Before the truth yet unknown, I stand unwavering. Forget not, at the end of all ruin, I shall be there, waiting for you.